software is this written language. It's a poetry that, when compiled, runs an executable that creates a graphical interface, that connects to database, that sends data somewhere else. It's very, very powerful, and it's fun to do, and we enjoy it very much. The digital artisan separates ENFOS from the pack. We take what we do extremely seriously. When we started ENFOS, we decided we weren't going to compromise from the very beginning, that we were going to challenge ourselves and allow our customers to challenge us as much as possible. So one of the first things we did was, against a lot of recommendations, we combined seemingly disparate data types into one application. People told us we were nuts to try to manage financial data and lab data in one application, that they have nothing to do with one another. But that's nonsense. The lab data has everything to do with the financial data. It drives it entirely. So why not manage them both in the same application? It presented challenges. I mean, trying to find people that understand the financial side of the business and understand the technical side of the business is difficult to do. So we scaled that hurdle. We had the questions to answer early on. Do we hire software developers who came from the environmental world, right? So that they know the domain. We decided against that. We hired the best software developers we could find. We paired them up with domain experts. Early on, it was me and Roger. And we went to work, and they challenged absolutely everything that we said. Why do you do that? Why does it happen that way, right? And a lot of our answers, well, I don't know, because that's the way we've always done it. So it was painful, and it resulted in ENFOS 2, which is what everybody's using currently. So our goal is to dominate the environmental business management workspace globally, nothing less. And as part of that effort, we have partners here that represent our global push. We have a partner with Wipro, focusing on the Americas and Europe primarily, that is very exciting and will take ENFOS to places that we can't reach otherwise. We have Miki Mitsunari just arrived. She flew all night from Tokyo to spend tonight with us at Buddy Guys and party, and she's leaving tomorrow. Miki is helping us talk to the Japanese government, and we're going to use ENFOS to help them manage the cleanup resulting from the great northeastern earthquake and tsunami in Japan. That was the largest environmental disaster in recorded human history. And the aftermath will be felt for many generations. So one of the pilot projects that we hope to embark upon in November is managing all of the radioactive data associated with soils around Fukushima and the Daiichi power plant that failed. So that's very exciting. You heard this morning from Dr. Shao and the Sino-Biowaste environmental remediation group. And you know, you could see from Mr. Chao's numbers that the opportunities in China are incredible. That without a doubt, China will be the largest remediation market on the planet. It has the distinction of being the most contaminated country on earth. Its industrial revolution and what's been accomplished there over the last 20, 25 years is unprecedented in human history. It's never happened anywhere before. And they'll be dealing with the aftermath. The good news for China, and when we met with the Ministry of Environmental Protection on my very first visit, I've spent 45 days in China since June. On our very first visit, he said, look, China has money. We don't have time, right? You drive around Beijing, there are no birds, right? So they know that the time is critical and that they have to invest part of their winnings, part of their global winnings in cleaning up their environment, and that's very, very exciting. So EDR has been a partner of ours for a long time and helps us supply content, third-party content about environmental risk data, but it's really more than that. It's a collaborative partnership where we talk to each other about how to be better at what we do. And being better at what we do means that we have to be allowed to fail. Where we come from in Silicon Valley, one of the things that distinguishes Silicon Valley from the rest of the world in business is that failure is in fact encouraged. Failure is cool in Silicon Valley. If you're not failing, you're not trying enough new stuff, right? So, you know, we tried ENFOS 3 and put a bunch of screens up here last year and went back and looked at it some more and played around with it some more and decided it wasn't good enough. So we killed it, dead. And we started over. And I'm not going to show you what the new product is going to look like yet because I want it further along before I do that. But we believe in failure. We believe that failure is good. We also are very much obsessed with our customers, and that's driven by everybody in the company. And how we deal with every issue. You know, in a day and age where customer service and customer support is not that great, right? If you call AT&T with a problem, the service you're going to get, not that great. If you call your bank with a problem, the service you get, it's not that great. So it's an easy way for us to distinguish ourselves. If you call Microsoft with a problem, has anybody ever done that? Call Microsoft with a problem and see what kind of customer support you get. Now maybe, you know, BP would get different attention than ENFOS would get. So we're obsessed about our customers and we're obsessed with our story and getting it right.